Benji, open that door!
Oh my God!
When McHugh said, look, what about hanging off the side of an A400? I said, all right, yeah, let's do it.
The biggest challenge was once you dream it up, somebody had to actually say, yes, you could do it.
We first started talking to Paramount about 8 months ago, and the idea was, can we use your aircraft in a stunt? We got the safety teams together, got the experimental team together, and then step by step we figured, you know, we might actually be able to do this.
It's not an easy aircraft to get a hold of. It's a brand new aircraft. There's only 2 delivered in the world, and Airbus sort of opened their arms and gave us full access.
I had to organize configuration for installation of the camera, so I had to prepare this with all the specialists in Airbus and coordinate everything with production.
The film industry is very much like our industry. There's a huge emphasis on safety. We're actually briefing, making sure everything is going to be done exactly as we briefed. We fly the profile precisely, so that's a real concentration. Let's actually get it right every time.
It's awesome to know that Tom is going to hang on our aircraft. Who wouldn't enjoy that?
I couldn't sleep the night before, and I was just going through my mind, did we check everything out? And then came the day. I was like, okay, it's really gonna happen.
You ready?
Let's go.
Even with all the things that the military do with this aircraft, it's way outside anything they've ever done before. There's always that risk. It's very ballsy for Tom to rely on a little bit of wire to hold it. A bird strike or something could easily end the sequence in disaster.
Okay guys, please take your seats. Here we go. Ready. Action. Whoa.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
Look at that.
Perfect. That's so good. Oh my God. Wow. That's fantastic. Yeah.
That was pretty amazing watching him do that. He was just laughing and giving the thumbs up. He was just having the time of his life.
That is a wrap. Thank you very much, everybody.
It's a combination of elation that we've actually achieved it and relief that nothing went wrong.
Well done. That's fine.
This whole crew has been completely amazing. Everybody from Airbus has been absolutely extraordinary. That's been great, absolutely great. In Mission Impossible, you're always talking about what is the stunt.
With this one, Tom's really sort of doubled down. It's not just one stunt.
I didn't think you could have beaten the last stunts, but he did.
I pitched Tom with a helicopter long line drop, and Tom loved it.
Well, obviously you could do that on a green screen, but of course, Mission Impossible fashion, we flew and dropped Tom Cruise off of it.
I remember it was freezing. My hands were numb. I have to try to climb as fast as I can up that rope, and then it's a free fall to the back.
Rebecca and I could see Tom dangling from this helicopter. Tom fell.
And I actually thought he fell, and I heard myself scream.
We heard on the radio, I think we just lost Tom.
That was intense.
Ethan, where are you? I'm in a helicopter.
What, you can fly a helicopter?
Yeah, Tom did all the flying in that helicopter for real.
The scariest part was the 360 downward spiral.
Most pilots wouldn't attempt this.
Each spiral looks like it's going to crash. God.
Motorcycle chase in Paris was nerve-wracking. Being that Tom was riding a motorbike without a helmet.
We had a safety rig for this one challenging shot, and that rig just didn't work.
And we looked at Tom and said, what are we going to do? And he said,
my friend, we gotta roll. We gotta go. We gotta shoot.
So he got on his bike and took off. That's Tom riding the motorcycle against traffic around the Arc de Triomphe. The rooftop chase. He's leaping from one building to another, hitting the wall with his body and has to grab on.
You know, it's one of those things. I'm supposed to have that level of impact hitting the wall. I just put my foot out, tried to soften the impact. I knew instantly it was broken.
And
He knew, I have to finish this because we're not coming back, and pulled himself up to get the shot.
Tom will be the first actor to ever actually do a halo jump for real.
A halo jump is a high altitude, low opening.
There's a lot of risks in going to 25,000 feet. There's dangers of hypoxia and the bends.
The risk of a mid-air collision we were really concerned about. You're talking about Tom jumping out of a plane that's traveling at 165 miles an hour.
They're genuinely risking their lives to entertain people, which is incredibly valiant and daft.
We're a mile and a half above the Earth on the tallest building on the planet, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, and we're filming a scene where Tom Cruise is climbing on the outside of the building.
Okay, Tom, we're ready to go. Stepping out, guys.
This is just another day at work on Mission Impossible.
So, Tom, we're just going to do another one from this angle. This angle is great.
Turned to me and said, "What do you mean? I want to do this." I just looked down there and I really hate heights. I felt sick. I tried to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't take no for an answer.
I have a great team that work with me, and they've worked with me on several films, and we just go through everything meticulously. Every fine point, making sure this is rehearsed, this is tested.
Can you give me a little more, guys, so I can stay up? I happen to like heights. And so we found these moments where I can use that. I trust them so much with their rigs and their harnesses that instead of being scared, it's like working with the circus for a day. You get to play and everybody else is worried about your harness working, but you get to just jump outside a building.
That's our job, to make it safe. Stuntmen, there is somewhat a risk there. Sometimes the nature of the job is you're getting paid somewhat to take a risk. With the artists, everything needs to be tested, rehearsed, and planned accordingly.
I had nightmares.
Lee, shut the door, Jeff. And action! Cut.
No, you didn't giggle your way out of
That was great. You've done some crazy, amazing things, but do you have a couple of your most favourite? Because you are top of your game in this industry.
Definitely the Death Proof car chase sequence. I can remember watching the sequence at dailies and just being like, oh my God, I am so jealous of myself right now. What a cool feeling to be jealous of your own self. Like that was one of them. Catwoman, I did a massive high fall. It was like, here's a ledge and you're 200 something feet up. Go have a look. And I was like, holy sugar.
Streetwise.